So this is the dry version of the dark Watchet. Again, I've got a number 16 dry fly hook in the vise this time. Again, number 6A orange silk. Take that down. Put that in. I take it down to close to the barb of the hook, and then halfway back up again. And this version calls for a bunch of fibres from the tail of a blue tit, which is slightly illegal. So I'm just going to use a water hen feather here. I'm going to take a good bunch of fibres out here. I try to pull those out so they're all parallel to the ends. Then I'm going to fold those in half. I'm going to fold them in half again. That'll give me a good bunch of fibres. Okay, so my wing length is probably going to be about the length of the hook itself. Get them right down onto the hook shank. Do a pinch or loop. And again. Then with this I'm going to just cut a little taper in there. Tie down towards the end of the hook itself. Take a slightly longer body on this one. Okay, and it calls for some tail fibres on this fly, so I'm just going to use a couple of fibres from a partridge tail feather, nicely speckled partridge tail feather here. I'm not going to measure these too carefully. Okay, I want them around about the length of the body. Then the body is the same as the wet version of this fly. So I'm just going to tie in a second piece of silk. This is the purple 8A Pearsall silk. Okay, and again a little bit of mole dubbing. Barely a wisp. With a little bit of luck, we can trap the dubbing between the two strands. So as I wind up there, it'll trap the fibres, but still leave us that segmented body, purple and orange. Good. So let's go up to the wing. Separate these two fibres, these two threads. Tie down the purple. Now with the wing as it is there, I'm just going to put a couple of turns of thread just underneath, just to cock those up, and then the idea with these was to actually separate about half and half, and just put a figure of 8 turning, create those 2 wings. And the legs on this are from the thigh of a starling. Take one of these really nice iridescent green coloured hackles. Now this one I can actually tie it in so that the tip of the feather actually goes in between the 2 bits of wing that I've created. And cut off the excess there. Then let's just tackle that. Maybe 2 turns behind the wing. I'm just going to get 1 turn in front, across the stem there. Whip finish. Okay, and then we have the dark watch, the dry fly version, which is basically an iron blue done.